Once upon a time, in the peaceful town of Brookville, there lived a little golden retriever named Goldy. Goldy was a cheerful pup with a coat that shimmered like sunshine. She loved to play with her friends at the park, especially her best pals, Benny the beagle and Mia the mischievous tabby cat. Every day after school, the three friends would dash over to the park, where the grass was as green as an emerald sea. They would chase each other around, play fetch, and sometimes even pretend to be superheroes, saving the day from imaginary dragons. One bright afternoon, while they were playing, they noticed a sign on the park gate that read, "Brookville's Annual Pet Olympics, this Saturday." Goldy's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Wow, a Pet Olympics! That sounds like fun," she barked. Benny wagged his tail enthusiastically. "We should enter. We could win shiny medals." "But what if we're not good enough?" Mia said, flicking her tail nervously. Goldy thought for a moment, her head tilted to one side. "I think we should try. It will be an adventure. And even if we don't win, we'll have fun." The friends agreed and spent the next few days practicing for the big event. They ran races, jumped over logs, and even tried to balance on Mia's favorite ball, which was trickier than it looked. On the morning of the Pet Olympics, the park was buzzing with excitement. Pets of all shapes and sizes had gathered, from speedy greyhounds to graceful Siamese cats. Goldy felt a flutter of nerves in her tummy, but she was determined to give it her best. The first event was the race, and Goldy was up against a sleek, fast greyhound named Dash. The whistle blew, and they were off. Goldy ran as fast as her paws could carry her, her ears flapping in the wind. Dash sped ahead, but Goldy didn't give up. She pushed herself harder, her determination shining brighter than ever. Goldy didn't win, but she finished with a big smile on her face. Next was the long jump. Benny gave it his all, soaring through the air like a beagle on wings. He landed with a playful bounce, earning a round of applause from the crowd. Mia, with her graceful leaps, managed to charm the audience even though she didn't jump the farthest. Finally, it was time for the obstacle course, Goldy's favorite. The course was tricky, with tunnels to crawl through, hoops to jump, and a seesaw to balance on. Goldy took a deep breath and set off, her friends cheering her on. She zipped through the tunnel, leaped through the hoops, and balanced carefully on the seesaw. Her heart pounded with joy as she crossed the finish line. The crowd cheered, and Goldy's tail wagged like a flag in the breeze. Though Goldy didn't win first place in any of the events, the judges announced a special award, the Heart of Gold Medal, for the pet who showed the most spirit and sportsmanship. When Goldy's name was called, she couldn't believe her ears. "Goldy, you did it!" Benny barked, jumping up and down. "We're so proud of you," Mia purred, nuzzling her friend. Goldy beamed as the shiny medal was placed around her neck. She realized that being an athlete wasn't just about winning, it was about trying her best, having fun, and being there for her friends. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with pink and orange hues, Goldy and her friends walked home together. They laughed and chatted about the day's adventures, already planning for next year's Olympics. That night, as Goldy snuggled into her cozy bed, she thought about everything she had learned. She drifted off to sleep with a happy heart, dreaming of new adventures and the joy of being with her friends. And from that day on, everyone in Brookville knew Goldy not just as a playful pup, but as an athlete with a heart of gold.